All right, welcome in everyone. I'm doing a little video on frame rates and performances for low resolution versus high resolution in Into the Flames on Steam. Now I have a pretty high end system. It's not a $3,000 or $6,000 system by any means, but it is about a it's about a $1,300 system. It's probably worth about 6 to 8 right now, maybe 10 with the fact that the graphics cards were six. Um, anyway, it's a buildable system if you can save $1,000 and build a system, versus getting a laptop that has lesser graphics in it. Even though that you might get a 5070 in a laptop, it's not as powerful as a desktop 5070, or any kind of desktop card for that matter. But I have my CPU's a Ryzen 7 5800X. It's not the X3D, it's just the X. It does have 8 cores and 16 threads, and I had that up on the last video, but I didn't have sound, so I just cut that out. And I also figured out why on the last video my frame rates was capped to 60, because I set it in the settings that way. When you go to the settings, if your menu lags or you're having problems, this setting here is probably wrong. If it's set on this 2560 by 1440 or higher, like this, that's 4K. This is 2K. That's full 1080p. 1600 by 900 is 900p. That's probably a good spot to be if you don't have a very good computer. And then if you have a terrible computer, or you're on a laptop with a video card with 6 gigs of VRAM or less, you might be on this, which is like 720p. And then the settings are down here. There's economy, lowest, low. I've been playing on low and cinematic high. Epic, cinematic, custom. And this is where you can set them yourself. The lower the textures are, the better it's going to perform, but the worse it's going to look. Same thing with the shadows, although you could probably put the shadows down. The aliasing, that's like kind of, I forget how to describe what that is, but you can turn that to medium or high. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it matters that much. I mean, in this game anyway, it's not like Battlefield. The view distance, I'd put that as high as possible, because that's like how far you can see in the world. It's like Fortnite or PUBG. The effects, I have mine on Epic or cinematic, because I can run it. But if you're on a low resolution, you can probably run it on Epic or high. Same thing with the world detail, medium to high. Foliage, high, medium. And then the settings I would pick for low, for custom at would be this. That would be my settings for if I did custom. might give a more stable frame rate. We could try that. That's a weird resolution. That's the wrong resolution. That's better. So run around the station, I get like 140 frames a second. I can make it. That's not bad. Yeah, I crashed. So the thing to notice is I'm using 14 gigs of DDR4 RAM. That's almost half my RAM. And then my VRAM for my video card, I'm using 6.7 gigs. Just sitting here. There'll be times where it'll spike to 8. So if you have a video card with 6 gigs, it won't work that well. And if you need one with 8. So let's go do a run.
I've been up for 3 nights. My eyes are bloodshot red. Damn, I wanna see the sunshine. It's getting to my head. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. Somewhere in there, there's a good guy, but he runs away at midnight. I'm sorry that I stole your car. Ain't got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm, so I don't take it way too far. And I wish I were the same. Making bad decisions, it should be my middle name. I love playing with fire, it's my favorite. Watch it burn my whole house down, not feel a thing. One look in the mirror, don't like what I find. I know that somewhere in there, there's a good guy, but he runs away at midnight. I'm sorry that I
it's
stole your
cinematic.
car and got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to me. Maybe you should pull the alarm so I don't take it way too far. Got up for I'm 23. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry,
Well, this is what happened.
I'm sorry that I stole your car
Here's where it lags.
and got those tattoos on my arms that don't mean shit to
Watch the VRAM spike. So I'm at 7.5 gigs of VRAM, 14 gigs of my DDR4 RAM, getting at 100 frames a second. Video cards at 51%. That's what you need for cinematic 2K. I'm sure 4K would require a 5080 or 5070 Ti. This card could do it, but I'd have to trim the settings down a little bit. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. MD, JPB, it's only right, baby.
Yeah, why you mad? I got a bag, bro. Name hot in these streets, no Tabasco. But I'm so stuck, that's a fact, yo. And if you think I'm frontin', you can run it back, yo. Go on, run it back.
You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah.
You know, I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. Yeah, let's go.
Look.
I told Shorty drop it for a real one. Go ahead and pop it, let me feel some. Do it for the boy with a bag now. Movie star money making everybody act out. I don't lie to these women, if I want them then I tell them. Don't get fly for these women, I was born with these propellers. All my haters cannot beat me, so I call them acapellas. See, I'm only getting better, you only get jealous.
You know that I run it. Everything you wanna do, I already done it. And I got your little boo telling me she love me. I got this one, that one. Damn, it's gonna be a long night.